Hello everyone. The purpose of this short video is to show you how ArcMap, the application of ArcGIS, how it works. So when you open ArcMap for the first time, you have a map in it. It's important to know the different components. For example, here, the main portion of it, this is what we call the map display area. That's where you find a visual of the map you are working with. On the left of the map display area, you have a column called the table of content. As you see here, table of content, where you have all the layers that are in a given map. For example, here in the table of content, I have this layer, which represents cities over 1 million people. I have another layer, that's the gradical layer, the world population layer, and the ocean layer. So that's the table of contents area in ArcMap. Then on top, you have some important features of ArcMap. There is, like other software like Microsoft Word or Excel, you have a main menu bar on top that gives you option to, if I click on it here, it gives me option to open different map that I have, to start new maps, and I can go on and go to recent maps that I've worked with. And you have the edit function, the view bookmark. We will go over different aspects of the menu bar items, but for now I wanted to show you the different components of ArcMap itself. After the menu bar, you see here the standard toolbar, where you can open new maps, save current map. You can also add data here. This is a very important button in the standard toolbar, where you can add data. If I click here, it will allow me to add data component into ArcMap. We will see later how to add and what happens when you add data into ArcMap and all the other features. Another important one, this is the catalog button. When you click on it, it opens your catalog page where you have all the folders that contain maps and table and data that you need for your ArcMap. The second layer is what we call the tools toolbar. Sorry for the redundancy, but that's how ArcGIS calls it. It's the tools toolbar. Few important features of it: you have the ability to zoom. I can use this feature to zoom in. See, it allows me to zoom in, or I can click the minus sign to zoom out. It allows me to zoom out. The next button is the pen button, which I can use. If I click on it here, it allows me to drag the content of the display I have here. Now, suppose I drag it and I zoom out. Actually, I zoom out, but I want to restore the normal view that I had. What I can do, you see this globe function, this globe button, it's called the full extent button in the tools toolbar. If I click on it while this layer is highlighted, automatically it resets my display, my map display area, it will reset it to this layer size. Here you go. I'm clicking here and boom, it used it to extend the display. And here I can do zoom fixed out like you see here, or zoom fixed in. Those are the features they become very handy as you work in ArcMap. And there I can go back to a previous extent. Another feature, this one, is the select feature. If I click on it, I want to select Australia, for example. I click on it, it selects the map of Australia. And later on, we will show you what information you can get from after selecting a specific area in a map. The next button next to the selection feature, this is the clearing button for the selection. If I click on it here, it will clear up the selection. As you see here, it's no longer highlighted. And now you see the mouse has a little square next to it. It's because the selection feature is activated. What I can do, if I click on the select element button, it disappears. Now I have the mouse again as it was before. A last feature, there are a lot of other things we will discuss later, but one last feature I wanted to show you is what we call the identify feature. This circle with the eye in between. When you activate the identify feature, it allows you to identify any part in the map and gives you information about it. Here, for example, I have my identify feature highlighted, and you see the eye next to the mouse, and I'm gonna put it on this circle, this blue circle, and click on it. Look what happened. Once I do that, it identifies that circle for me as New York, and it gives me information about it, like where it's located, the population size, whatever information that's available in the map for that particular area will be shown in the identify box that will show up. So that's why we use the identify button. Again, to conclude, remember ArcMap has, I would say, three major components. You have the general area, which we call the map display area, where you see a visual of the map you're working with. And on the left of it, you have the table of content area that gives you all the layers you're using to show your map. You can turn off some layers. You can turn them on by clicking on the checkbox. Now I'm going to turn off the graticules. You see all the bars in the map disappears and I turn it back on. So that's the purpose of this area, is to store all the layers. And finally, you have this top area where you get all the tools that you need to work on our maps for ArcGIS. You have the menu bar and the standard toolbar, and you have the tools toolbars that has two layers in it. I hope this helps you as you get started in your ArcGIS journey. If you like this video, please click on the like button. And if you would like to subscribe so you can get notified whenever we post any new video tips on ArcMap, ArcGIS, please do so. Thank you for your time. Take care.